resurrection and the witness of the apostles who were running in fear for their own lives at the crucifixion, all died martyrs' deaths, believing what they knew to be true, that Jesus Christ rose from the grave. I don't know too many people willing to die for a lie. So therefore, I have the eyewitness testimony. I see what the apostles have written. I see what the Old Testament prophets have made proclamation to. And I can know He's coming back again. It may be in my lifetime. It may not be in my lifetime. It may be another 2,000 years. It might be 2 minutes from now. The point is, you've got to be ready. You have to know Him. You have to have a deep-seated faith. Belief isn't enough. Intellectual assent towards the gospel and who Jesus is not enough. Because Paul says even the demons believe and shudder. But we know they are going to the lake of fire. You have to have a deep-seated faith and trust in the work of Christ and in who He says He is. Because the Word of God is the sure thing. He says, look at this, he says, verse 7, but the heavens and the earth, which are now preserved by what? The same Word. The same Word that created all things and the same Word that wiped and washed the world anew with Noah is the same Word that preserves all things today. And they're being reserved for what? Next time, it's a purging fire. Mr. Bab back there can tell us a little bit about purging fires. We see all these wildfires out west and stuff like that. You know, that's kind of part of nature itself, cleansing itself and purging itself and getting rid of the shrubbery and the debris and all the things, all the growth and the death that has occurred upon the earth that cleanses and pures it so that new life sprouts from it. So what is God going to do in the end time? He's going to burn all of creation in an immense fire so that new life, a new heaven and a new earth can arise out of the ashes. That's powerful. And for those of us who are preserved by the Word, we have nothing to fear. But for those who are not, they're going to be purged with fire for all of eternity. Because their judgment will be that they did not live up to the standards of God, to where our judgment will be Christ lived up to the standards of God for us. And by grace, through faith, we are saved in Him. That's what they scoff at.